Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Jeff Wilkins TV. If you saw the title, yes, you're in for a surprise because this is a show that's very special to me, and I do believe 1,000,000% Hannibal is the most slept on TV show of all time. All time. And I got a little bit of time to drink this coffee and tell you why. This is my cup for today. Of course, you see what it says on there, but if I'm drinking this and you hear a bubbling noise or some poop noise, whatever, there's like a ceramic turd in this thing that's like molded in the bottom that gives you this bubbling noise. Thank God you're not hearing it right now, but I'll try not to raise it too high. All right. I'm going to tell you, let's just go to Hannibal, first of all. Hannibal is one of the most iconic top 5 in the American Film Institute as top villains. Why? You got to think about this, man. How iconic he is. How many times the Hannibal Lecter reference goes, the Clarice, or the anytime you see the person that's has the face mask when they cart the prisoner out with all these straps and he's like that, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting carted out and you can't go nowhere near him and he goes to the prison. Like, he is so iconic, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the top villains, scariest, people of all time. And I will tell you this, man, when you think about the genre, when you got the Freddy Kruegers, the Michael Myers, the Jason Voorhees, what made Hannibal different than, all of them? You know what I'm saying? Is he is a live person. He's not a person that came back from the dead, that was set on fire, that was drowned in a lake, and came back and hunted people in their dream sleep and all that. He wasn't like a myth type character. You know what I'm saying? It's very few people that have that effect, right now on horror culture. The cat from Clockwork Orange, for some reason, he's up there in the top American Film Institute of villains. The guy that's dancing in the rain and wants to do pain and all this other stuff, right? But Hannibal, the Silence of the Lambs, he's iconic as it can be. So the thing that I was wondering is, when you see this show, I'm wondering, why was it so slept on? And I think because one, the substance was just so deep. It's so much to digest. It's so hard to, to watch a show like this is so complex. It's so psychological, because Hannibal is all about mentally the psychological battle. You know what I'm saying? And when I was shocked that this show was on regular TV, I can't explain to you, I can't tell you how gory this show is, how graphic, how gruesome it is, and how are they able to pull this off on a regular syndicated network? Because it should have been on Stars. It should have been on Showtime. It should have been on HBO. I mean, you got killings like just brutal. And they were doing this right in front of our eyes. Like, it makes Dexter look like Sesame Street, okay? I mean that 100%. If I describe the type of victims and the thing that Hannibal, but everybody knows what Hannibal does. Hannibal is the cannibal. But there's other people that's just as crazy as him. Because remember, Hannibal was a psychiatrist. You know what I'm saying? He can get in your head and he moves ahead of everything. Nobody can outsmart Hannibal. I mean, you can't catch him unless he turns himself in, unless he wants to be caught. You know what I'm saying? Hannibal, of course, the iconic Anthony Hopkins is that dude. Well, the guy that's playing Hannibal is the dude that plays, Madsen, whatever his name is. He's the dude in GoldenEye, in the James Bond movie, that his eye bleeds. He was the Black Kaiser in the movie Polar. You've seen him in a lot of movies playing like a swordsman, a master with swords. He is a smooth French dude. You'll know he's smooth, okay? Now, the cop that's trying to catch him is Lawrence Fishburne. That's all I'm going to say. You got a cat and mouse game. Like Lawrence Fishburne, people ain't peeping it. I mean, you got these two people, you know what I'm saying, going at it. And then what they did was they got a wild card in the game. I don't know, how many of you guys watch The Path on Hulu? It's a Hulu original, The Path. I think his name is Hugh something. He is playing Will Graham, which is like a Joker. Like how you got Batman, right? Like he's that third thing you needed because he is somebody that's messed up in the head, okay? But the police and the FBI needs him to look at crime scenes. The only thing is when he looks at a crime scene, he has a very bad mental state to where he needs to see Hannibal. You get what I'm saying? He needs help because the way he can look at a crime scene and look at blood is amazing how he can tell the behavior of it. But Hannibal finds this guy very interesting. So you got Lawrence Fishburne, Will Graham, and you got, Hannibal. Incredible show. I mean, I don't know if it's just to say right now, it took me 6 years to watch it. Reason being is every place that I found those, like if I found a website that has episodes of Hannibal, I got it, and then next thing I know, these third party websites will go away, and I lose it. Then I find another one, and I get through a couple more episodes. Then it'll disappear. Well, Hulu, no. Amazon Prime had it from start to finish, and so I started back over, locked down, and started watching Hannibal all the way from start to finish, and I was like watching it, and it just, I'm like, this is amazing. And when I tell you this, I could tell from the writing, whoever does this writing, he is very dark. Colors explain emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at the moods of what's going on, colors mean everything to him. Percussions mean a lot. Stabbings or fast scenes or sex scenes, you have very fast percussions just going on. That's mind-blowing, okay? I'm just peeping all this stuff. But I want you to understand, I don't know how much you know about Hannibal, but the writer, I'm going to give him his props because after doing my research, he did not have the rights to use Silence of the Lambs. He had to go directly and be creative, going straight from Hannibal, Red Dragon, and he took some Manhunter and some Hannibal Rising, but he was not allowed to, he didn't have the rights for the Clarice part of it. So nothing from Silence of the Lamb he had the rights to. So he created his own, well, he really didn't create. He's just that awesome of a writer that I don't know how he pulled it off, but he made a masterpiece out of Hannibal. But I will tell you, the ending, I will say, the most amazing ending I've ever seen of any TV show that I've ever watched. After the 6 years of it, I would say it was truly beautiful, truly amazing. It was like watching Michael Jordan when he won that sixth ring at the end, that very last ring. It was just beautiful. It was just worth it. It's like going to see the Broadway play of Lion King. All that work, everything they put together, and then you see the ending of the Lion King. That last encore of them on stage. It was the most amazing ending I've ever seen. I put it over Breaking Bad ending, Sopranos, I put it over Sons of Anarchy, I put it over there. The best ending I've ever seen of any TV in my 39 years of a TV show. Granted, I'm not saying movies, TV show. But when you see what they did, and you see how, you got all these characters, and then they mess around and put that red dragon in there. Ooh, that red dragon. See, if you know about Hannibal, you understand that red dragon. Find it. It's on Hulu. You'll understand. Just wanted to say, man, I hope you're enjoying these as we get through this virus, being stuck inside. This is something to get me away from Call of Duty because I love that game. I love it. I play it all the time. So doing these movies and these shows and stuff that I'm doing, it's going to be something, that I've been needed to do. I'm always watching shows, and I got plenty more to bring. But, definitely I hope you like. check these shows out. Let me know what you think. You know, if you're looking for movies, you know, stay inside, stay home, be safe, save a life. You know what I'm saying? We all getting through this together. You know, my message to you is, you know, what is it that you can do that you've always thought to do, that you've been putting off? Go for it. You know what I'm saying? If there's some time, if you're a writer, I haven't been able to do any paintings or write any poetry lately, but this is the first step, you know, of getting back into the flow of being creative. So, you know, hope you enjoy this. Please like, please share it, please subscribe. You know, Jeff Wilkes TV. And, you know, this is going to be fun for both of us. Next show, I think I'm going to do a big square off between Breaking Bad and The Sopranos. I think you guys are going to love my take on it, but this was 10 minutes. I did not want to go that long, but this is Hannibal, and this is my TV show. So, take care, and toodles.